Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Well, welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. Be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. Remember that tarot is a tool. It's not the final rule. Okay? Today we're tapping into the zodiac sign of a Libra, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or any placement Libra. Yes, it is still the Librian season. Let's tap into the Librians. We don't need a reason. Let's see what's going on with the Librians. Cross watchers are welcome as well, okay? What do the Libras need to know for their highest good? Okay. What do the Libras need to know? Okay. All right, Librians. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. All right, Libras. There is something from your past, Libra. There is some kind of energy that is present that wants to let you know about something from your past, something from your bloodline, something from your lineage. There's something very valuable, something very important that you need to know, possibly about your upbringing, some kind of experience. This could also be a spiritual nudge. This could be your spirit team, your ancestors wanting to assist you in igniting the fire within you, Libra. Libra, you are very gifted and intuitive and very empowered, extremely empowered. And there's something about things that you have experienced in your past here with the Six of Cups energy that were really signs and synchronicities that were trying to nudge you and lead you and let you know, just possibly just inform you in some way of who you are. Maybe you felt like you were the black sheep. Maybe you felt very different. Maybe you felt, maybe you thought that it was you, and, Spirit wants you to know, no, it's not you, it's them. It's you because you are special, because you are chosen. You are love. Your spirit team wants you to know that. But different experiences that you've had in your childhood, even throughout your adulthood, you could have a lot of weird, I'm going to say weird, even though I don't like that word, unique experience and events when it comes to relationships. And, Libras rule relationships. 7th house placement, that's what that represents on the birth chart. But either way, those situations that you have experienced, whether this was a coworker, a family member, a love relationship, whatever kind of connection, Libra, your spirit team wants you to know that it's not you. You are not always the problem. Maybe you've had people who have tried to make you feel like you were the problem. Maybe you had people who tried to maybe program you or brainwash you into making you feel that there was something wrong with you. And your spirit team wants you to know that no, all that you endured, even as a small child, as you see this person holding this photo here, it was for a reason. It has molded you into the person that you are today. And as you receive this message, this is your confirmation that you can begin to forgive yourself and trust and know that you are perfectly fine the way you are. Okay. Maybe possibly the people you have been dating are just not the people for you. Everybody isn't for you, and you're not for everyone. We are all uniquely, individually, divinely created. And so there could be someone actually looking at old photos of you, thinking about you, speaking about you, reminiscing over you. This could be someone you no longer socialize or deal with, but they're missing your energies. Confirmation with that belch there. They're missing your energy. They're missing your presence. They wish you were around. And so now that you're gone, they really are regretting how they treated you and how they were so opinionated of you. This could be an aunt, an uncle, a mother, father figure, a sibling, a cousin, an ex-lover, an old friend. I'm also picking up people whom you went to school with, maybe middle school, high school, maybe college. You always felt that you've had to fight your way, with the Page of Swords here, you had to fight your way through. It was tough for you in your upbringing. I'm speaking to a Libra who had a very unique upbringing. When I say tough, I'm not talking about not having food to eat. I'm talking about judgment. I'm speaking to a Libra who has been ridiculed their whole life and um, just treated unfairly. You were in a lot of experiences that were very unfair to you, even from family members, even possibly a parental figure. That's not for everyone, but someone. Maybe you had a mother or father who would likely team up against you, or a mother or father figure who was envious of you or jealous of you. And this kind of energy was maybe when you were around friends or family or a group. This is the kind of parental figure who's likely to try to embarrass you, or when you confide in them, they'll take your business and information and share it with everyone with the hopes of trying to humiliate you. And so constantly people try to put you through humiliation rituals throughout your entire life, so much so where it made you strong, and it made you strong, it made you wiser, and now you're standing up for yourself. I'm picking up Libra. You no longer deal with these people anymore. You've had enough. You have not isolated yourself. You have cut off with the sword in the upright here. You have your cutoff game is time 10 times 10 10 10. It's like time 100. You're no longer dealing with any unnecessary energy. If they're not for you, and they're against you, you're just simply not tolerating their energy or their presence. And that's why they are missing your energy in your aura. But they're missing you for the wrong reasons. They miss having someone to control, to manipulate. When people don't have control over you no more, and that's what it is presently, they can no longer control you. People don't like that. And so I don't see you returning to these group of people. You could have male or female. You could be a male figure who has experiences as well. You could have decided to love your family from a distance. It's not that you're bitter. You just have chosen to love yourself and no longer battle or assert yourself around people who don't have respect or admiration for you. Okay, so you're choosing self-preservation. You're choosing to love yourself. You're not having anything less Libra than the best. You're able to, enjoy life more. You're able to embrace bliss. You're very unique and different for a reason. You could have had people possibly mock you, make fun of you, tease you, and possibly I'm seeing someone just look like get teased about how they dress or the way they talk, and I'm seeing someone just look at the people teasing them like, what is that? They're trying to offend you, but you're not offended. That kind of energy. And so we have the Queen of Cups here. You've done a lot of healing. You're very compassionate, when it comes to yourself. You're pouring into you. This is very new. This is different, Libra. People see it and they know it. There are many who want to try to reassert themselves, but they're not, because you are being protected as well. Someone needs to know that. They know what they have done. They know what part they have played. They know what role they have played in your life. Okay. You've endured so much. These people can't even pretend, and it would be foolish, and they would look foolish. My spirit is saying it would be foolish. They would look foolish, even trying to call you, even trying to, oh, Libra, come to my house. Oh, they will look foolish, because these are people who have also possibly slandered your character, maybe gossip about you, spoke negatively about you, maybe watched you suffer through a lot of hardships, a lot of pain, and chosen not to help you purposely. And I'm talking about people who are supposed to protect you and support you. I'm not talking about strangers, but this could be friends as well for some of you. But the things that you have endured and they were part of, they look foolish, even to dial your number, and maybe they don't have your number. You've moved on, you've changed your number. You're not interested. Likely these are people, if they knocked on your door, Libra, I don't see you opening it. I don't see you opening it. You probably stand by on the other side, like, what do you want? Nobody's hiding from you. You're just not welcome. What do you want? A Libra that's very down to earth, but Spirit is saying clearly there's no conversation to be needed, Libra. You're doing wonderful. Continue moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's working for you. You are protected on this path, so you can continue to stand in your authority and in your confidence. These people are fully aware of what they have done to you. They know why you don't deal with them. So don't allow anyone to come to you with any, buttery soft talk trying to persuade you as if, we need to have a conversation. You are smarter than that. You are wiser than that. You're very brilliant and resourceful, and you're fully empowered. Okay. And you're standing in your power. And they know this about you. Okay. They know this. And many of them, like I said, they will look foolish, even trying to approach you, trying to make conversation, okay? Because everybody knows, especially for the ones who have gossip and spoke about you. You could also have a parental figure who just hopes and wishes for your downfall constantly. The kind of parent that likes to compete with their child. It happens. There are parental figures who they will nurse the child until they're able to take care of themselves. And then as that child develop into their own stage of being an adult, that parent will grow envious and try to compete with that child. And so I'm picking up on that. This is a parental figure who possibly never wanted you to find love because this parental figure never truly loved themselves or has experienced love themselves. And so rather than the reciprocal, it's natural for a person to have a child and want the best for their offspring. That's natural. But this parent was the reciprocal of that. This is a parent figure, mother or father, also could be adopted mother or father or someone who had guardianship of you, put it where it resonates, who just wanted the worst for you. They became envious and jealous the more you developed into your own, into yourself, and they saw how smart, beautiful, handsome, and intelligent you are, how gifted you are. They grew very envious and jealous, and it's that energy hasn't dissipated. Spirit is saying these people are doing the same thing. It has not left them. They have not changed. So to be in contact or to allow access, Libra, be mindful, keep moving forward. There's new energy. Let no one come to you with the woo, woo, woo conversations trying to make their way back into your life. I don't care what's going on. These people are diabolical. They have nefarious intentions, okay? And when folks are bored, they look for someone else, okay? They will roam, get the roaming around and looking for someone to attach themselves to because they see the star that you are. They see the abundance. They know that you are brilliant. And that's why they treated you the way that they did. This is a family that is very just negative and toxic. Everyone's family is not like this. We all are different people. But this family in particular, very dark, very negative, does not believe in harmony and unity. But you manage to persevere, and they don't like that. They have not changed. A lot of them have moved forward, meaning they have had birthdays. They're older now, they're seasoned, and it pees them off that you managed to make it out. You managed to break away, and you're doing something different. Whatever your career is, you're doing something different that never has been done before, and they're watching you close. They're speaking about you, thinking about you, having conversations about you, and they're watching very close. Many of them are afraid. They are afraid because it looks like the one who they chose to ridicule and tear down repetitively and repeatedly, turned out to be opposite. They thought that what they hoped and wished for you would come into fruition, but the divine has other plans in store for you. And so basically divine has stepped in and it's going to continue stepping in because you're in your purpose and there's nothing they can do about it. God hired you. Who's going to fire you later?